It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey guys, I'm Michael Lown for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Do you know TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency? We can totally hook up your Costa Rica vacation. But who cares? Because today is my birthday and it's all about me. All right, I'm lying a little bit. Actually, my birthday is in 3 days, but more people watch videos on the weekend than they do on Monday. So for all intents and purposes, my birthday is today. And you know what? You don't have to give me, you don't just send me a present. You don't have to give me CBD oil. All you have to do is watch the video. That's your present to me. How easy peasy is that? So anyway, guys, today is my birthday. I turned 50 10 years ago, and it started me thinking, where am I in my life now? I was starting to like inventory my life. How am I thinking? Where am I at? What am I doing? So first of all, it started making me think literally of Costa Rica, and the last year's been pretty productive, we'll say. I got my residency. I updated and renewed my driver's license. I got my bank account. TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency. Is how can I say legal? Well, anyway, I'm now that I'm a resident, I'm like a Tico that can't speak Spanish. But that wasn't it. That was just kind of like what's going on. But I was more in my thinking of how am I in my thinking, you know, now that I turned 50 10 years ago. So it got me thinking. At first I was thinking, well, this video doesn't have anything to do with Costa Rica. Then I was also going, well, yes, it has everything to do with Costa Rica. I think me living in Costa Rica is the impetus of my thinking. I'm not sure if I lived in the States, I would have come up with some of these things as quick. I'm not saying I did it quick. I'm probably way slow. But for me, I'm not sure if I would have picked up some of these concepts. Now, I want to say, I'm not married to anything. I am not married to what I'm about to say. I'm not married to my beliefs. I'm not married to my ideas. And if things change, I will change my mind on things. I got no problem with that. I think that might be a big problem with a lot of people. They get married to what they believe in and they just refuse science. Okay, enough on that. All right, number one, I think comfort and being comfortable as a concept for life is the shackles of life, actually. I think you put yourself in a prison when you think comfort is what you should be striving for. You know, money's going to bring you, bigger things, more money, and that's going to make you more comfortable in living your life. I would say it's almost the exact opposite. I believe life is an adventure and a continuing adventure. Always striving for more adventure, which is going to be sacrifice. It's going to be a struggle. That's what makes it worth it. You're not supposed to be comfortable. Comfortable is what kind of screws people's thinking up, I believe. I don't know what you think about Jim Carrey, doesn't matter, but what he said, or at least it's attributed to him, he said, I wish everybody could have fame and money for a minute so they realize it's not that. I couldn't agree with that more. I used to think it was the money, was success and all that. All right, so the next one is, I think we need to have a better understanding that everybody is on their own path and timeline. And I think there has to be an understanding of that and a respect for that. You know, the only time you can lead a horse to water is when the horse wants to drink your water. That's it. Everybody is on their own thing. Okay, there's a spectrum of everything in life. From good, the extreme of good, to the extreme of evil, and a million things between. Infinity points and combinations. And everything is on a spectrum. Everybody is on a spectrum and in different combinations of that spectrum. And not everybody is on your points of the spectrum. But I think everyone needs to be kind of respected on where they're at. Whew. All right, next. Nothing is as it seems. Nothing. That's it. That's it on that. All right, the next one is, this got me through, I think, my hardest of times when I really felt shitty about myself. This kind of gave me perspective to help me kind of get to the next day. I started realizing that no matter who I was looking at on TV, or the famous person or the famous singer or actor or people I met, people I talked to in La Fortuna, everybody, anywhere, anybody you ever see is as fucked up as I am. And I don't, okay, fucked up. I shouldn't say fucked up, but everybody is struggling no matter how they portray themselves. It's almost kind of like nothing is as it seems. Everybody's got struggles. Everybody, when they put their head on the pillow, has struggles. And it took me a long time to realize that. I thought there was a lot of people that had their, their shit together. And a lot of people do in different aspects, but everybody's got their struggle or struggles. All right. I think the biggest commodity for life, or what it should be strived for, is not money, success that way. I think it is your time. I think time is the most important commodity you can have in your life for use of your own time. And that's huge, man. That is huge. And living in Costa Rica definitely taught me that. All right, the next one I know is going to be controversial, man. I know it's going to be controversial. It's just where I am and what I think. And I think I'll give you a couple of reasons why. I believe God is inward and not outward. To me, God is here. God is me. I am God. And now the reason I say that is because they always talk about, you're going to face God at Judgment Day. Judgment Day, you will be judged. I totally believe that. But it's not standing in front of God. It's standing in front of yourself. It's looking at yourself and being true with who you really, really are. The truth of what you are, and accepting it. And that gives you the metaphorically kingdom of God. Because now you can work on things. You've accepted the truth of who you are. There is nobody in life or in the spirit life that could judge me harsher than I judge myself. I know what I did. I know what I said. I know how I treated people. I know everything. There's nobody that's, what are they going to tell me what it is? I know what it is. And to me, the judgment is looking at yourself in the mirror and finding your own truth and moving on into the kingdom of God so you can, okay, I'm not going to harp on it. Hope you kind of got my meaning on that. All right, the other thing is, I don't know, you see it in comic books sometimes, or they always like reenact it. There's the guru on the mountain with a sign that says one question, and you have to hike up the mountain, and it takes you forever and whatever. And you get up there, and it says one question, and you sit there, and we all ask the same thing. What is the meaning of life? You're ready? And the guru says nothing, nothing. He just sits there and does nothing. Well, the reason he sits there is because he can't define meaning to your life. Only you can. You have to find your own meaning. There is nobody that can tell you what that meaning is. And that's why he stays silent. It took me forever to learn that, or I guess to understand it. The next one, I believe the biggest myth maybe in life is that everything happens for a reason. Now, you either get that or you don't. You either kind of agree with me or you don't. I kind of looked at this a lot. Most things you're thinking, they don't really happen for a reason. They're actually very random. Life is not fair. Again, not going to harp in. I could do 2 hours on this, but not going to. I just believe that, no, not everything happens for a reason. All right, the last one is kind of like, we all know the Emerson quote, right? It's not the destination, it's the journey. And I think everybody would kind of agree with that. But I don't know if people really understand what that really, really means. I think it takes a long time to, it's such a simple quote. But when you start making goals for yourself, all those are basically kind of destinations, but once you make a goal, no matter what it is, you're always moving the marker, and it continues and it continues and it continues and it continues. And so obviously it isn't the destination, it's never the destination, and it really is a journey. It just took me a long time to kind of really grasp what that truly meant. And I want to tell you, Mr. and Mrs. Millennial, you are never really woke, okay? And when you think you are woke, trust me, you're sleepy as ever, all right? You're never woke. Don't say that. Stop that, okay? So I want to know what you guys think. This is my short list of things as I was doing the inventory of where I'm at as I turned 50, 10 years ago. Let me know. Did I mention we're a travel agency? TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Oh man, things are going to pop up and I totally forget that. Send me CBD oil. And as my videos start popping up right now, I think you should take the weekend and watch and just binge watch them all. So when somebody asks you, what did you do on the weekend? You can say, oh my God, I watched all of TravelCostaRicaNow.com's awesome videos. Hey guys, I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Peace guys, hope it helps. Happy birthday to me.